Good morning. Excuse me. This is Greg Scow. Welcome to your weekly 5-minute life hack update. Sorry, I've got the PowerPoint over on this screen, so once in a while I look over that way. But anyway, excited. It is turning to spring and it is getting warmer, which I know everyone, especially our friends in Minnesota, are super excited about. So that is fantastic. We're excited for that to happen. So this is our springtime edition of 5-Minute Life Hack, and we'll talk about planting a little bit. But first, we're going to talk about the status quo. And in Lean language or AMPS language, Aspen Mountain Partners production systems language, we also call this continuous improvement. So I know a few of you guys are going to geek out on this. So let's start. There is a story about ham that I heard a long time ago that I loved. So what it was is there was a wife who, when she was cooking the ham, she would cut off the front end and the back end. And when she would do that, she just did that every time she cooked a ham. One time her husband said, "Hun, why do we cut the ends off the ham? Just curiosity." She said, "I don't know. My mom always did that. So let me ask and see what that's about." So she reached out and she called her mother, and her mother said, "Oh, that's really easy. We didn't have a pan big enough to fit the ham, so we had to cut the ends off to make it fit in the pot and put it in the oven." And so the wife, she realized that there was only one reason they were doing that, is because her mom had a too small of a pan, and that was not her case at all. So I thought it was a great story about understanding why we do things. Sometimes, especially in companies, we do things just because that's how we've always done them. Sometimes we don't stop to ask the questions why, and is there a more efficient way? Is there a better way to do this? This is something that farmers know inherently, that the power of small things, the power of small changes really can have a big effect. Some of you have seen this in your organizations recently with Kaizen events and small improvements we try to make. And none of these improvements are really big things that happen. But if we add them up little by little, it's kind of like a farmer planting the seed. It's still probably one of the marvels of the world that you can plant a tiny little seed, give a little sun and light, and the thing can grow into a massive tree. I really think that's how continuous improvement and Kaizen works as well. But this doesn't only work in business. This works in our life, right? If we get a little bit of discipline maybe, and we decide to start going to the gym once a week, and we start hitting that, and we start feeling good about that, we build our own confidence, we get some momentum, then maybe we decide, okay, I can do that. So now I'm working out a little bit more. I'm feeling better. Maybe I could do that in other areas of my life. Maybe it's kicking a bad habit we want to kick, or it's having a tough conversation with a loved one we've been putting off. But we start building momentum in one area of life, and I truly believe that carries over through other facets and other areas of life. So kind of having that growth mindset, and not just accepting the status quo, but realizing we can make small changes. They don't have to be massive changes. Small changes can really help us build momentum in the rest of our life. So that is our message for the day. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.